Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the well-known topic that is just now being brought back up, and it is: are you allowed to keep kids after school as a punishment? Is it illegal to keep kids after class or after the bell as a punishment? No, I'm not going to take sides because I am doing online school, so that really never happens. We leave at a certain time, but that's besides the topic. People are just now screenshotting on Snapchat, screenshotting this article, posting it on their Snapchat, saying that they're going to shove this article in a teacher's face next time they say that they're going to be kept after class. So yeah, we're going to be talking about this topic. Is it illegal or is it not? Now, like I said, I'm not taking sides. I'm not going to take a kid's side. I'm not going to take a teacher's side. I'm simply just going to make up what I believe. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this article right here, which is very funny. So I simply looked up, is it illegal to keep kids after the bell? Now, right here, it is illegal for a teacher to keep the class after the bell as a punishment. Now, the reason I think this is funny, I really laughed at this when kids were screenshotting this, because this is not an official website. This is just a discussion website where people make up discussions and they post random facts that they think are true. Now, this is an opinion. This is basically, it's like a fact and opinion, where this guy makes up his own opinion. There's a random kid, weirdo, on a Crazy Facts website. Again, here's a submit button. I can submit my own stuff. And get this, they're screenshotting this right here. This stuff right here, they're only screenshotting this. This is a Crazy Facts website. Anybody can post anything they want, and they're screenshotting this and saying they're going to shove this in their face. Well, get this, kids, this isn't official. This is just some guy who posted this. Again, here's kids' names of who are currently using this website. Well, this guy's a random guy, and he posted this on December 15th, 2011. So this isn't a legit thing. This wasn't posted by an actual lawmaker or an actual person who makes the laws. So this could be a huge opinion. This could be completely fake. Now, you can see this is a huge topic because there's 91 comments. Now, there's one that completely caught my eye. Is, again, we're going to read this. It is illegal for a teacher to keep the class after a bell as a punishment. Well, if we get on here, it says that is incorrect. The convention applies to anyone whose country is in a time of a war. And then this one, the convention only applies to soldier or civilian leaders in battle, not the general populace. I can't even speak because this sounds so dumb. It sounds so retarded in many ways. So there's a huge argument just going back and forth. But the main one that did catch my eyes was it is illegal, and this one right here, the convention only applies to soldiers or civilian leaders in battle. So yeah, well, what I completely think is that if the kids do, act up, and it gets to the point where a teacher has to keep them after class, I feel like they should indeed punish them in that way, because if not, then the kids can really act up and, like, say it's the end of the class, okay? It's the end of the day, is you only got 5 more minutes left. Well, any kid could literally do whatever he wants and then get out of it if it wasn't a law, okay? If they weren't, or if it was illegal, they would just be able to act up and leave class, no problem. Well, I feel like if I was a teacher and a kid acts up at the end of the class because he thinks he's gonna get away with it and he thinks it's illegal, then yeah, I think it's okay to keep him at least 5 minutes after class and not a whole entire hour. If it's an hour, then that's kind of insane. You're going to have to get your parents involved, come tell them to come and pick you up, and all that nastiness. Well, this right here, I feel like if a kid does act up, I feel like he does get what he deserves. I feel like he should get left after class. However, there's also different options in that, where he could get detention, or he could get extra assignments. I feel like there's other options the kid could get instead of punishing the whole entire class. That, or the kid himself can stay by himself and the rest of the class doesn't have to get punished because of what they did not do and what the other kid did do. But still, leaving a kid after class is still really harsh, and it's a dumb move, but If it's really that bad to the point where you need to have a talk to the kid after school, I would say, hey, go ahead and do it. I don't see a problem with it, but the kids are screenshotting the article and posting it on their Snapchat, and they are like, I'm going to shove this in their face. Well, one thing that they did not do was click on the actual article and read it. They did not, look at the website. They did not read through it and see that this was posted by a random guy who may have thought that this was illegal and tried to get it popular, so it would be, or so it would become an actual law. But people are actually screenshotting this and thinking that this is a real thing. Like, this was posted by a real person who knows what it's talking about. We don't know that yet. We don't know this yet. This was posted by a guy named Weirdo on a Crazy Facts website. And this could be an opinion. This could be something that he thought of and made up himself, like basically the whole entire internet does. The internet is not always true, which people think. So yeah, I really don't know what to say about this. I feel like I don't think it is illegal. I think it is completely illegal, mainly because there's cops usually at high school, or inside the high school, and due to the fact that the cops don't do anything about it when it is done, that just tells me right there that it's completely illegal. That where the policeman is not doing his job and should be fired immediately. But yeah, so I feel like if the kid does act up, then yeah, go ahead and give him that punishment, but at least for 5 minutes and not a whole 20 to 15 minutes. That, or give him detention or anything else. Now, I'm not taking the teacher's side. I'm simply just stating that the article is completely made up. This was all posted by a random guy on the internet, and I don't have to repeat myself 20 times. I'm pretty sure you guys understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this kind of clears up the article and everything, what people are talking about. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.